for you, these junket situations, is it a weird thing? Like you sit here and then every time somebody new comes in and brings a new energy, what kind of feeling is that?
I think you said it. It's a strange feeling. This is not, if you're an actor, this is not what you trained for, exactly. By the same token, when you're getting to sell a movie like this, every one is an opportunity to talk about something that's pretty badass. So, part of it is exhilarating and silly, and the truth is, I feel very grateful to be a part of it. So, I just want to do the best I can to help,
Of course. And you're proud of it, of course, I can
Very,
imagine.
very
You
proud.
are, yes. We saw it last week, actually, in Germany.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, and you know
As
what?
much as you can enjoy something disgusting and scary.
Yes,
like,
right. I didn't eat right away, I have to say.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit away the appetite immediately.
It sure does. It'll be the alien diet. That's
Yes.
what we're going to do. That's right, if you need
But
to lose
why
weight.
are we? For sure, you also, when you were a kid, why do we think it's so gory, and why are we so afraid of that?
Well, I think Ridley loves the visceral reaction that he can get from people by expanding the boundaries of what they think they can tolerate, whether it's even his grotesque stuff is beautiful in some ways too. Like the intricacies that go into imagining and creating these figures are thoroughly vetted. He has got the best craftsmen. He's put in countless hours researching what potential alien life what's the most terrifying iteration of an alien life form. And just think, it's just a hand with a thing around your neck. That's a brilliant creation, and every one of those features is something that can be found on Earth in some form in one animal or another. And so I think as an audience, you're grateful that somebody put in that much time and energy just to scare you a little bit, just to give you a little bit of a thrill. And I think Ridley loves that opportunity. He certainly seemed to on this. He was giddy, he had a great energy the entire time. He could outlast all of us 1,000,000 times over, every day, coming in with tons of things to do.
That's so funny because, that you say that, because Michael just said the same, the energy he brings in. Is that something for you as an actor? I can very well imagine that it is like that it also inspires you even more.
100%.
No?
I was inspired in a whole new kind of way. Insofar as, my first thing is, A, I don't want to get fired. B, I want to help him out. And C, I want to give a good performance and do the best that I can. So when he comes in and says, all right, we're not thinking about anything about the day, okay, except for the day. We're going to work on today, and I've got this plan and this plan. What are you going to add to it? You immediately go, all right, I'm going to get in on that too. Like, let's all be a part of this creative process. And he lets you know when something's working. He lets you know when it's not working. And that kind of clarity and certainty is so helpful for something that is as big and hard to wrestle as what he's trying to do with this movie.
I can imagine, and also it is a team effort at the end, it's an ensemble. How was, it looks good, but how was it behind the scenes?
It was better than it looked.
It was better?
Yeah, we just had, it sounds kind of cliche to say, but there was a real joyfulness working together. We had people who were in their first movie. We had people like Michael, who has been doing incredible work for such a long time. And Damien and I were like the old hats. We've been doing it a while. And so to have this range of people all trying to do the same storytelling made for a really sweet, earnest, great collaboration. And Ridley couldn't have encouraged it more. The first thing we did was shot 3 weeks in Milford Sound, which is an isolated part of New Zealand where you can't go anywhere. So we all had to hang out all the time. And that made for a pretty awesome experience.
New Zealand is an awesome experience,
Oh
don't
my
you think?
God,
I
it's
love it so
incredible.
much.
I have my son there with me, and he was out of his mind. It was so beautiful.